Hi everybody, welcome to the Baguette Investor channel for a new video. Today we're going to talk about something I never studied on the channel, which is the type of order you can use in your trading. You know that there are two types of orders when you want to buy an asset. There is either market order, which means you want to buy at the first moment that it's possible and take the first order into the order book. And there is a limit where you create an order into the order book and you wait for there is actually somebody that wants to buy it or sell it at the actual price you want. We're going to see a real life example, a real trading example of a trade I just did. So you can see if you should use limits, if you should use markets, what's the purpose of both of these orders. So in order to do that, I'm going to display this chart that you have right in front of your eyes, which is the price for the zinc commodity. You know, the metal, I don't know how you pronounce it in English. I never heard it, so I can't imagine it's pronounced like that. Zinc. It's used in many different industrial uses, electronics and all. Well, of course you might know. And well, this was a beautiful trade. You had a nice bullish trend. The overall sector was very, very, very bullish. So I was paying attention to it. The only difference is that I had my alert set. So you can see there, this thing tells you that I had my alert. The alert triggered yesterday. So when the alert triggered to trigger this trading setup, which means that my possible entry is here, I was putting an order. So I'm going to display you my broker account. I hope there is nothing bad, but I don't think there is anything problematic that is to be displayed. You can see right there, ordre en cours means open orders in French. And you can see that I have an open order for Wisdom Tree Zinc, which I'm going to remove because it's no longer useful, at 10.24 euros. You can see right there that the price is already at 10.606 euros. And the problem with this trade is that, well, I could not even enter the asset. It went up in a gap and went straight up. There was no retest. So the question you're going to be asking is, why didn't you use a market order? Well, the problem with market order is that it would have been executed right at the open, and I would have been executed here, which is a much... the entry is way too wide for a safe and secure, because you can have a retest that is going to give you a very lot of volatility on your portfolio. So you can't use a market order when the markets move like this. You need to use a limit in order to set your entry price right there and pray for the price to just have a little wick that takes you in, or a retest one day and then it bounces back. But the problem with this kind of market is that a lot of the time when the market strength is here, when the markets are really good and you want the market to have a lot of strength, that you want this kind of moves into your trades, it's much better to buy and it takes off directly rather than it is to buy and to wait 2 weeks that it ranges and then starts. The other kind of order you can use is a stop buy, which is basically what I could have done is simply set a trigger buy where the white line is right there, and when the price shoots through this order, I get taken and buy directly. The robot buys for me. That's a possibility. The only risk with this kind of trade is that when you have illiquid markets, there could be a wick that does like this and you get taken into the trade and the trade fails. So this is very complicated. It needs to be seen in every situation. But right now I think I executed right, putting the limit and hoping it would come. Unfortunately, the trade did not trigger, so I'm removing my order and seeing the price taking off without me, but it's part of the game. The first thing is to manage your risk, and the second is to make profits. There, my goal was not to FOMO into this. My goal was to secure my account, and I'm removing this, and there you go. Just to show you that things don't always happen the way they should. If you watched until this moment, watch commodities. It's where the fun is happening right now. Watch commodities. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Goodbye.